Alright, Shalom. Before I begin this video, all praise, honor, and glory goes into Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well and taught us his truth, as well as the sincere salutations to the elder bishops, along with you brothers who are laboring all throughout the four winds of the earth. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash, Baraka Thumb, to you brothers, man. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Lord's will be of the elect. Alright. And the title of this lesson, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, is: it does not matter what the scoffer says. It does not matter what the 2/3 nigga says. It don't matter what the heathen say. You know, just like the thumbnail. I'm gonna put the thumbnail of The Rock. You know, The Rock used to, say it doesn't matter what you say. You know, and that's how we gotta apply it to everybody who's outside of this truth. It don't fucking matter what y'all got to say. Y'all ain't gonna sway us. Y'all ain't gonna sway what what we know and what we believe. So I'm gonna just start from the top, because here it is. You got a bunch of motherfuckers out here wearing costumes, cosplaying. You got these delusional ass women. They think that they models. You got these, crazy niggas. They think they this. They think they that. Yet, they don't believe that, the men of the Lord are on the scene. Starting off with the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down. See, y'all believe in all this other bullshit, but y'all don't believe in the truth, and that's okay. Shit, we don't need y'all to believe in the truth. We do not need a nigga to believe the truth in order for the truth to be true, man. Alright. 2nd Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. So the only people that are going to listen are the elect of the nation of Israel. Now, these words are for the whole nation of Israel, yet 2/3 of our nation is not going to listen. It says, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. So we bring out the prophecies, the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. This ain't of us, right? The scriptures speak about if it was of us, it would come to naught, roughly paraphrasing. So if this was just some, movement that wasn't divinely inspired by the Lord, it would have been done crumbled. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Yeah, so every single word that's in the scriptures is faithful and true. And so with that being said, if everything in the scriptures is faithful and true, then the ones who uphold and defend the gospel are faithful servants, speaking a true word. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Incredulity meaning unbelief. So we don't give a fuck. You gotta have that mindset. If you care about what a nigga think, then this ain't for you. The truth ain't for you if you care about what a nigga think. We don't give a damn. Here it is. You got some nigga just through. You got some nigga just his whole life falling apart. He through. This nigga out of here telling you, nah, that ain't the truth. That ain't the truth. We ain't gonna stop what the hell we doing for you. For you niggas, you think we just gonna stop what we doing because y'all don't believe. And like the brother Goodall said, man, 2 middle fingers up to all you unbelieving niggas. Alright. May all you unbelieving niggas get hit with a missile. 2/3 of Israel, may y'all just get hit with a damn missile. And it's not something, you know what I'm saying? It's not something that you just absolutely relish in. You know, we want to see our people, man. We want to see our people on a certain level. But they don't have the ability to do that. They don't have the want and the desire to fall in line up under Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They designed to talk shit and die. 2/3 of our people are, they set up to talk shit and then ultimately perish. Which is alright to us. Hey, a nigga dying, that's just another day in the office, man. You know? The end of 2nd Ezra 15:3. Let me read that again. That speak against thee. Yes, so everybody who's speaking against the men of the Lord, right? Whether you speaking against the elder apostles, whether you speaking against the elder bishops, brothers in this truth. If you speaking against this truth, your ass is going to perish. Like, you really think you're going to take on the Lord? Alright, you motherfuckers are delusional. It says and this just confirms it. Confirmation. 2nd Ezra 15:4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So, you bunch of dead niggas. It's gonna be dead niggas everywhere. And we love it. We're gonna be stepping right over you. We're gonna be playing hopscotch over the bodies, man. It's cool. It's fine. It's something that we gonna enjoy. Shit, step right over a nigga. Yep, he looked like a scoffer. Let me step over him. You gonna have people. This is just me speaking as a man. You gonna have people that ain't got no legs. Their legs they might have got their legs stolen, might have got their legs cut off and ate, might have got their legs ran over, whatever the case is, and they gonna be talking shit actively. Scoffing. So the Lord did this to my legs? Yes, nigga, the Lord did that to your legs, man. And he'll take other things as well. He'll take your mind, man. He won't just take your legs, he'll take your mind as well. Because of course, as you just do your day-to-day, daily, you can see without a shadow of a doubt that these people have lost their damn mind for the most part. Only the elect of the nation of Israel has a sound mind. Everybody else bugged out and crazy as hell. Even if they come across as cool, calm, and collected. Right? Because incredulity, that don't mean they just yelling at the top of their lungs. Y'all ain't the prophets. Incredulity can be a lot more calm and collect than that. You could just have a nigga who don't believe and he just simply say, yeah, no, I don't align. I don't align with y'all's teachings. That's a fucking scoffer. He talking shit. Oh, how, how's the Lord gonna do this? How's the Lord gonna do that? And you talking shit. And once again, it's fine, man. For all you unbelieving niggas, it's cool. And we don't need y'all, man. We don't need no unbelieving niggas. 2nd Ezra 15:5, it says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world the sword, famine, death, and destruction. So you sitting up here trying to argue against the word, you trying to talk shit once again, going back and forth, you gonna die. The scriptures speak about scourges for amendment. So if you don't want to turn back and repent to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, if you're an Israelite, if you don't want to do that, surely you will perish. Okay. And see, we don't give a damn. That was nothing that really bothered us. And I'll speak for myself. First coming into the truth, it didn't bother me that niggas are gonna die. It makes perfect sense. Like, okay, well, we have received this beautiful truth, and the Lord has put the Spirit on us to accept it and to know that this is true and to, diligently seek Him, like the scriptures talk about. So, in my mind, I was like, shit, anybody that's against this truth, hell yeah. The Lord's will, the Lord kill their ass. That's what we want. Alright, if you don't believe, may Yahweh Shem Yahushua destroy you. That's all we want. Because guess what? Here at Great Millstone, we love judgment, man. We love judgment. We love seeing the nigga scoff. And then next week, this nigga just wiped off the face of the earth. Love it. Makes my heart, sing with gladness. Knowing that a nigga perished for coming against this word, man. 2nd Ezra 15:6. And Salakia, but you need that. You need that. You need that to get right. You jakes that come up against the truth, you go ahead, perish. And you're going to come through the ones of the elect. You're going to be alright. Alright, 2nd Ezra 15:6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Yeah, so all this shit wicked. All this shit wicked. From the food to the clothes, the lifestyle, just the air. The air that we breathe is fucking polluted. The soil is polluted. This place gotta work. It gotta go, man. This ain't gonna work. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Yeah, look at these people, man. Neither will I suffer them in those things. So the Lord is getting tired of you niggas, and He gonna start getting busy. Okay? In which they wickedly exercise themselves. And that's part of that pride. These are the proudest people ever. The Babylonians, you so-called Americans, you are the proudest people to ever exist. Okay? You are actively against the Lord. The Lord is gonna jack you motherfuckers up. And excuse my language, but that's what's gonna happen. This is something that we know. We just telling you what we know. We not sitting up here guessing that this is gonna happen. No, we telling you what's gonna happen. And you can scoff, keep talking shit, and be destroyed, man. And that bothers. One thing that bothers the 2/3 is the fact that we, Lord's will we be of the elect, we are unbothered by a nigga's incredulity. I could give a shit less if you don't believe. Cause the warning out, nigga. You bucking up against the spirit that ain't doing shit. Like the prophecies is just gonna stop because you bucking up against. You're out your damn mind, man. It says 2nd Ezra 15:8, continuing down, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me. Yes, so all the Israelites that you have put to death, different atrocities that you've done here in Babylon the Great, and also in our other captivities, man. You got to pay for that. It says, in the souls of the just complain continually. Yeah, so you're going to constantly see videos coming up. You're going to constantly see brothers giving different testimonies showing that you damn 2/3 niggas ain't right, the heathen ain't right, and that y'all going to be destroyed. Spirit has lately been really getting into the destruction. Right? And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them. Avenge who? The elect. The Lord ain't gonna avenge no scoffing nigga. If you scoffing, if you talking shit, you ain't getting beamed up. Now, we don't know, we can't say who is the elect, who ain't the elect. It ain't like we got a device that can show you. But one thing we do know, if you scoffing, you talking shit, and you presenting yourself as an enemy of the Lord, you ain't making it. Period. You can't say who's gonna make it on the chariot and who ain't, brother. Right? You gonna have a nigga in the IUIC. You can't say that. No, we can say that through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay? Because we got the truth. Here at Great Millstone, we got the truth from the elder apostle to Har on down. We confide in Yahweh